Okay, so this is the Liberation class ship. It's a Venator, basically. It's been modified. It's got a little bit extra turbo laser firepower. I haven't seen it used before, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. In this case, we're still building. I think I'm going to swap out these 15-point turbo lasers for something red, because that's our theme for this playthrough. Red lasers. Turbo lasers. So 50 now, those aren't it. These other ones, I think. 86, I think this is the ones are supposed to be used. Okay, and these 10 pointers want the heavy turbo lasers for them. Now, I guess do I want ion cannons on this? I'll have to look at the Venator build to see what we did over there. But anyway, so there's the ones we want here. Place these small ones with the red versions of those, which are the H9s. So I replaced that on accident. That's supposed to be 10. The heavy Duro, I had saw the heavy turbo laser and didn't pay attention to the green part. Let's farther down. So weapon 0. So those are photon torpedoes, defense stuff, it's all the same. Nope, I'm missing 2. Alternating that stuff, alternating. So I have to find 2 those laser cannons still. Where are they? Let's see, automatically. Okay, so I'll set there. Okay, so linked, alternating, alternating. And we're still sitting at 5 points under. Oh, I also didn't look at this. Do we have ion cannons on this? Yes, we do. Oh, yes, I have octuples too. Octuples. Oh, and ion cannons. So we want 4 octuples and 4 ion cannons. You actually do the bigger ion cannons here on the Liberty. You still have points left over. Let's do that actually. Let's do octuples. Be a little different. Actually, no, it's the same as that Venator actually, so it's fine. So octuples are. We have a few of them. Thought we had. Yeah, let's swap these guys out for 15-point ion cannons. The sphere. Oh, we only have 1 there. Do we have enough? We have 17 twin long-range ion cannon batters, so that'll work. Okay, what's the range? 1250. These are 1100. Damage is 125 times 2. 150 times 2. EMP damage is 500 times 2. 300 times 2. So these are better. Okay. So the octuples mixed in with the ions. That's fine. Actually, we can just do that. We have enough space here, so let's see. Alternating. Okay. Okay, so what else? So integrated targeting, kyber crystals, class 1 hyperdrive. Can build in one more thing if we need to. We have 25 points to spend. So we could get the expanded deck crew on. So it reduces the rate at which fighter replacement rate decreases due to fighter losses by 15% and increases the rate at which it recovers by 25%. So basically fighters get replaced faster is what that means. And a gas coolant reduces weapon flux generation by 25%, increases the ship's flux dissipation. No, stronger shields. So we definitely want that, and we'll build that in. Still have 25. Yeah, 25 points to spend, but it's up to 20. So 20 points left. Shields. Not the stronger shields. Dungeon shield generators. So reduces the amount of damage taken by shields by 5, 10, 15, 20% in this case, depending on hull size, and increases flux capacity by 10%. So that's a double whammy there for us. It's a positive whammy. And can't build it anymore. So work, I think. Hull, armor, top speed is 61, nice and slow. Flux dissipation 1290, not too horrible. Weapon flux per second is 1362. So we could have some more dissipation, but I think this would be fine. Shield, this is what the big deal is, makes the ship a lot more durable. I think we can live with this. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to change that over to our flagship for now for a little bit. Like, yeah, so we can drive it around and see how it actually performs firsthand that way. She'll control that legacy. Oh, we still got to build these guys out too. So, why do you have extra points? So we want swap all these little guys out. Only 4. Hey Tiger, welcome back. Happy Sunday for you, I guess. Okay, so it's only the 4. Oh, that's right. This has less hard points, but more ordnance points to play around with. So that. That's the numbers uneven. Oh, because it's 10, 15. Okay, so it's got 4 of the 15s and the rest are 10s. I think what we'll do is we'll put some 10-point ion cannons in here if we have them, which I think we do. Pretty sure we do. For the case in case 7, which is horrible. Those there. Swap these out for some better 15s. VR. These guys. The ion cannons. The heavy quads. This, the regular 10s that we use all the time, the heavy turbo lasers. Yeah. 16 points still left over, but all the weapons should be taken care of. And again, let's see. Turbo lasers. But 4 the heavy turbo lasers, 4 the heavy quads. This should be fine. I'll alternate it because prettier lights that way. Should be fine. Curious to see how this actually performs. Again, not a lot of hard points, but it's got a lot of more ordnance points to play around with than the Assault Class 1 or Mark 1. Mark 1's got more hard points but less ordnance points to play around with. So in this case, let's do, and we could build stuff in and make it even better, I guess, if we really wanted to. These are only destroyers, so it's a bit of targeting. Class 1 hyperdrive. And a gas coolant, which says more flux generation reduction, so let's throw that in there. 6 points left. Redundant shield generators might be nice. So yeah, let's build that in, yes. Give it armor too. any, does it? Flux dissipation is 17. Flux generation is 527. So that's from that. So we could put some bigger guns in there. See if we can save some points. Flux. Oh wow. Okay. Some of the bigger 15s that we have in there. So heavy quads, these guys. Yep. Less, because these don't fire as fast. Is that what it is? Flux per second is 43. It's R. 6, so that's part of it. Fire delay is 2.7. The big ones are 5, so they're slower, but they hit harder. Maybe we should go for it on the 10s. Hands are more DPS, so let's do that. I think we have plenty. Seven. Five, 7. Yeah, we got all kinds of extra flux because of this coolant. 3 seconds. These guys are what? 2.7. Flux per second is 33. These are 40. 56. So we can even ditch the ion cannons if we really want. But the EMP damage we're going through shield is nice. Decisions. It's not close. No. I guess it's fine. What else can we put? Oh, we can give him F-tier armor. Right? Not the heavy armor, but the Beskar. We can even do shield generators. Oh, the Kyber crystals. There's the Beskar. Yeah. So we still have more buy-on points if we really could technically build in 2 more buy-ins, but I don't think it's necessary. This ship has no shields. That's what deflector shields are for. It's at 1300. I think it's a little beefier than I thought it was going to be. So, stuff. So this increases the range of the lasers. That's the hyperdrive stuff. Generator. Redundant shields, so the shields basically take more damage. And it also increases our flex capacity even more. And then we have that top ion of gas, that's what that does. And what is it? Reduces the flux generation, increases the ship's flux dissipation. So, yeah. And Kyber crystals, this increases damage dealt by 15% and range by 20. And then the armor just adds more armor. Only 300 points, but still. Between the armor, basically stronger shields, and this flux dissipation, which is way under what the weapons are generating. Okay, so that's you. So we're going to make you into our personalized design. Strip you down. We buy in. We bought in to buy Tibana gas coolant, so keep that in first. Auto fit. So heavy turbo lasers. Yeah, these things are gonna be a little gun. These things are gonna be pretty good, I think, for their size. So I have to take a good look at them and see. Why is dissipation? Oh, the captains changed the stuff up there as far as top speed and whatever, and dissipation. So the slower one is more dissipation. That one's a little bit more speed, but still, they're fine. That'll be good. Okay, so enough of that. So now I have some testing to do. Gotta find some guinea pigs. Okay, anybody else to hire? Threats. 7 Republic raid. New Biscay, so we gotta get down there. So 3 ships to test out. Oh, did I switch? Yeah, I switched the flagship here. Way back down. Should be moving at respectable speed now too, right? We don't have any mothballs. This one's just being repaired, but it's operating full speed. So yay, back up to 20 again finally. Because we don't have any wrecks that were carting around. Somebody just join us here. Service attack their victory. So Mandalorians took a planet from the CIS. We still have 27 days until the bad guys arrive. But look, we have a little station we can raid. Yeah, we don't need to turn off the transponder. Pirates. I think we're leaving you alone for a change. You guys, though. Military options. Let's do bombardment if we can. There's not that bomb yet. We're still out of action. And the last time I bombed them. So, raid time. Raid me, I steal your blueprints. So 99% effectiveness. Lost 45 Marines. Liberated class, this is what we are going to be testing out. And you have that blueprint for the ion cannon. It's good. So they don't give us a selection of stuff that we actually steal. Oh, wait. Liberator class cruiser. I'm pretty sure that's what we just built. Oh, Liberation. But it says Liberator class cruiser. Is that a... There. Cruiser. It says Destroyer. It's a Destroyer. Oh, these things. These things are crap. Well, they're not crap. It's just they're basically just a carrier. They're not very good gunships. They don't have enough ordnance points to be effective gunships, but they're okay carriers then. But they're better. There's better stuff for the same price, or for cheaper actually. So anyway, 25 days. So wait until the 10th, and we'll raid them again. We have nothing better to do until they show up to harass us. So there. They looking for that's my station. That's my station. You're supposed to be looking for me. Recovered? No, I can build those now. But I need to, but I can build them. There you are. Look there. They want to fight me. No? You don't want to fight me? They don't want to fight me. I got ships to test here. Okay, so don't get too arrogant here, but I'm gonna kick crap out of these guys. Okay, so we need to test the liberation here. I'll bring it in with another editor just for fun. Also, we need to test out the new assault frigate Mark II. So bring you guys in. What else? Bring in the legacies. Actually, these guys are still leveling up, so bring them in. Technically, she's leveling up too. So, there we go. Okay, so you escort. Editor, you escort me. You can escort the vendors too with the gunboats. Have to keep an eye on the legacy. See what he does. Or she. She doesn't go nuts. Okay, so our main weapons are proton torpedoes, 4 of them. Same over there. The weapon loadouts on these guys are fairly similar, I think. Cannons there. Couples. Took off the ion cannon, didn't we? No, we never put any ion cannons on this. Oh, and the special, I gotta remember to use that.
Locked in.
That's that. So, it's kind of like a little death beam, sort of, kind of. Not very strong, but it was there. They didn't seem to be very strong. Oh, it's got a pretty good recycle though.
Forming up.
Missed. forgot to put the... Oh, I didn't forget. There's a mod out there that tracks damage. But I probably should be running to compare these ships. See how this compares against that. Because this is a destroyer versus a cruiser. I have a feeling this thing is putting out some fairly decent damage. It's using a very quick turbo lasers. Decent range, decent damage. What is it, 93 DPS or something? Which, of course, this one has a very similar setup, so... It has more ion cannons on it. Guys weren't very... I guess it's a test. Oops. Wrong button.
Oops.
Shoot your friend.
Is that all you can say?
Yep.
That was really poorly done.
I agree. Just kind of hoping to watch these guys chase that guy down, but that's not going to happen. It's coming right to us. Wasn't too bad. Well, it wasn't a challenging fight, but that's okay. Anyway, pursue them. Have second command, go take them out. Just practice. And one still gets away. The Millennium Falcon wannabe. Ship recovery. Don't really want any of those. That was a vengeance fleet that didn't want to get vengeance on us. You should be able to take those guys out, no problem, just with the fighters alone. Wish I could watch it from a distance. Get everybody joining in. Okay, let's go back to raiding these guys. And we're still waiting for our Republic raid. Oh, they're in the system. Or did we kill them? The raiding forces are currently operating in the New Biscay system. Fine. Stuff out there, just don't know what it is. Oh, this is the one that got away. Second commander, you can't catch this guy. No, we don't want it. It can't have much more. Oh, wait a minute. No, the fleet we took out wasn't the actual raiding force. Right. They were looking for us. I just said that, didn't I? Pick up the free stuff. Okay, it's up here. Oh, their station's back up. Guess it'd be a better test, won't it? Fun. Legacies for stuff. And just bring the Secutor in for the guns. Okay, so it is back to full strength. I guess I should have told these guys to do that. Forget that. So, it stood up to those guns pretty well. Okay, world bombardment. Disrupt operations. Oh, that's right, I can do this. Let's screw with their spaceport, because we can. % effectiveness, and go. So, lost 45 Marines. And spaceport is out of operation for 227 days, so this place is screwed. Yeah, military operations, bombardment, bomb. Do a raid because we did that other thing first. So that. Where's their raiding fleet? The R's patrol. Oh, that's our secondary fleet finally arriving to patrol this area. Ah, look at it over there. Raid. Blueprints. We lost 44 Marines. The ion cannon we already have. T-70s. We have those too. Yep, so raiding fleet. Salvage fleet. That's our patrol fleet doing its job. Good job, guys. Save me the effort. So that's pursuing our fast picket. They're pursuing that one. So let them do their jobs. Do our job. Oops. Stuff So let's chase them around for a little bit, so I don't have to. Still in operation because there's got a couple of ships left. Oh, no, they failed. So, done here if we want to be, but we're not done raiding them. So, military operations, launch raid, again, farming, blueprints. I'm hoping we can get a Death Star blueprint because they built one. So, which means they should have a blueprint for one. But, haven't found it yet. Hoping. I don't even know if it's possible. Because technically, I think the Death Star blueprint belongs to the Empire, which I think they beat up. You have 76 neutral. Oh, a Nebulon B. You don't have one of those yet. So, not docking. Production. Is it a destroyer? I think the Nebulon B would be a destroyer. It's a destroyer. So, it is a frigate. Oh, because I clicked down there. So, 100 ordnance points. It's got a tractor beam, 2 small missiles, 4 small energy, 8 medium energy, 1 fighter bay. So yeah, it's a frigate. It's not. It's a nice. It's got a lot of versatility to it, but not super effective unless they're in groups or have lots of support of some kind. So July 5th, we'll do another raid. At least we're getting some different blueprints now. Somewhat. What are the Mandalorians doing? Marines. Neutron Star class bulk cruiser. We don't know this one. Neutron Star. Oh, these are Neutron Stars. We know what they are. Good learn. So the Neutron Star. That is a destroyer. That's that. So tractor beam for dealing with fighters. 10 small energy. 10 medium energy. 200 ordnance points, so they're not great. They're okay. Their main strength is the tractor beam thing. They basically shut down fighters with those. But they're better destroyers. Like this assault, these Mark II assaults seem to be decent. I need to see more of these in action too. The assault ones. Which are supposed to be showing up in our patrols, but who knows? Hey, is anybody here worth hiring? The answer is no. Okay. July 7th, wait till the 8th, do another raid. Have no bad stuff going on. Actually, we haven't looked at our colony stuff yet, or in a while. Build, fine. All our 6s up here. Oh, but that doesn't tell me if they're developed. Changed the sword, didn't it? Stations. Ah, the station. So the Kurska Siphon. This is one of our fuel stations. You're making money. What can we do here? This is mainly meant to be just for fuel. This is just a station. It's not a planet, so it's a little bit different. And we can't build. If you build an orbital station here, this is like a defensive station because this is through a. I have a terraforming mod, and so it allows you to build stations, and stations outside of colonies, or instead of a colony. The downside is they have no defenses. If you build an orbital station which is meant for defense, it basically destroys your colony, and you don't get a station out of it. It basically just goes away. Or does it? Does it? I did it by mistake a while back in a different playthrough. And, or was it this playthrough? It might have been this playthrough. I can't remember. But, yeah. Not recommend. You can't have an orbital station around a station, like a mining station, that kind of stuff. It doesn't work because it replaces it. So don't do that. Commerce. Good commerce here. Industry. Asteroid processing. Rushing asteroids rich in water. Oh, this is for terraforming stuff. Technically not industry. Let's do commerce. Access is only 88. Stability is at 8. A way station. Should build one of those. And after that, I guess we'll do commerce. Slot. Mining station. Name's too long for having mining up there. Three. So it says Jungle World. Doing some mining. Plentiful organics. So what can we do with organics? We can make some light industry. Yeah, light industry wants the organics. We'll build you. Down. Siphon. This is one of our fuel stations. Oh wow, you're way behind. So plentiful volatiles. So this is a fuel production here. Build that. Oh, we're down to 600,000 credits, so we should stop building now. Okay, so that's fine. Lucky, can you do another raid? It's been long enough. Let's see this. Or has. So, 99% effectiveness, launch, and lost 54 Marines. What's this? TS-A2 H-Wing? Don't know what an H-Wing is. Long-range strike fighter bomber Rebel Alliance generation H-Wing. In addition to the Rebel fighter wings manufactured by Corsair or whatever. A company made famous for its rugged Y-Wing starfighters. H-Wing was a stable weapons platform capable of delivering a rather hard-hitting punch, only the B-Wing was more heavily armed. The fighter's primary long-range weapon was a medium laser cannon, which was mounted on a fully rotating dorsal turret. The weapon could only be fired from the turret's gunnery chair. As with the Y-Wing, the H-Wing carried two Arcadia Industries proton torpedo launchers, as were the primary weapons. The fighter also had two ion cannons, which were fire linked for greater effect and blah blah blah. H-Wing was designed to survive extended stuff. So what good is this?
Hey Gimpy, you have streamed long enough. It is time to call it a day and get some rest. Be sure to tell everyone to have a great day or evening, and we will see them again tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
Here's to see what this is. Stats are. I don't think I've seen it before. So that's a 10-point bomber, which is what we need. Ion torpedo, laser cannon, 2 ion cannons there, and 2 proton torpedoes. So a little bit more harder hitting than the Y-wing, of course. Of course, that's got an ion torpedo. 1 ion cannon, 2 proton torpedoes, 2 KX-9s. Totally different stuff. So it still has an ion torpedo, the 2 protons. I guess the big difference is the 2 ions. And hull integrity is 250, armor 65. Big differences there. Omni shield 150 and top speed 240. So it's definitely an upgrade from the V-wing. As it should be, because it is twice as expensive. So 3 crew per fighter, as opposed to 2. Oh, sorry, only 1 on those. So we have to give these guys a chance. I don't think we need that many 10 squadrons. Okay. Okay, good place to stop. And that'll be it for today. So, what did we do? Well, we got a lot of new blueprints on not getting the one I actually wanted. And finally found, this is actually not the place that I was reading our last session, which was 2 weeks ago. What's supposed to be raiding was down here. There. Quikia, that's the station was supposed to be raiding today. Took me forever to find it. By the time I found it, we got distracted doing stuff up here. New Beskay for us has been raided twice today, I think. So we spent quite a bit of time here. We got raided and stuff back here in our home systems too. So a lot of distractions, but we lucked out and found there's a New Republic station that we can raid and get blueprints from. Again, looking for blueprints for the Death Star. Not sure if it works that way, as far as you can get blueprints through one faction where they acquired the blueprints from a different faction. I don't know if it works. So far, not yet. So we haven't found. We're looking specifically for a Death Star blueprint because they built one, and if it should probably get rebuilt down here. I don't know how long it's going to take to get rebuilt, but we destroyed it when we ran into it in the last session. And maybe next week we'll go down there and take a look, see if it's been rebuilt. And if it has been, we're going to raid the crap out of that station again at the Water World. Because if it's there, if it's being built there, that means they have. I mean, well, it's already been built once. It's basically a space station to be rebuilt. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how many blueprints they have, how many New Republic blueprints there are, and I don't know how many there are, and how many it doesn't matter if you have the blueprint or not, because we got a number of duplicates today. So, will we ever get a Death Star blueprint? I don't know. I'm hoping to. I'd like to build one. The question is, how much longer do we want to do this run? Is the real question. Although I'm having fun because we got some new stuff. We did get one of these blueprints for the Liberation. Yeah, Liberation. This is basically a Venator variant with a kind of a super heavy composite beam turbo laser. It's no planet killer. Damage is I guess. I don't know if it's that great. It didn't get any actual kills. And it's hard to tell what kind of damage it was doing, but And it's one of those forward firing lasers, not very long range. And if you're not lined up on your target, it's you have to make adjustments last second, which of course is taken away from its damage potential. So anyway, it's okay. The ship itself is fine. It's that weapon which is questionable. And the reason this ship is okay is because of those ordnance points. It's 440 compared to the Venator, which gets 350. So that's a pretty big difference. The downside is it only has 4 squadrons of fighters as opposed to the Venator's 5. But all that really means is it has more room for guns. This is really what it means, and for dealing with the guns. There's a Star Trek mod for this. There was a while back, years ago, there used to be a Star Trek mod. I never really got a chance to play it. But as far as I know, I don't think there's a current one. But like I said, years ago there was one, which means it won't work anymore. If it was still out there, they'd have to be redone. But like I said, I know there was a Star Trek mod. I just never played it. So, and there was an Eve mod that was really good. I wish somebody would redo it. I really enjoyed the Eve mod. And like I said, of course, there's Star Wars. There's a bunch of different ones out there, and there's a lot of custom ones that aren't any particular IP, so they can do whatever the hell they want. So yeah, there's tons of mods out for this. The modding community is pretty active. So anyway, so again, we did Liberation, and then we also got blueprints for the Assault Frigate Mark II today, which we put those guys to the test a little bit earlier, and they seem to be pretty good. I mean, they were putting out a good amount of damage, it looked like. Again, I need to get a mod for damage recording purposes, so we can actually do legitimate comparisons to see how good they really are, or not. So that was that. Finally got all our repaired mothballed ships that we've been lugging around. They're taken care of. This one's fully repaired too. We got to get this into the secondary fleet. Our secondary fleet finally saw action today, twice that we saw. It did fine. We actually participated in one fight with it, I think. Yeah, it's doing well. And other than that, I think that's it. No new colonies today, because we're busy farming blueprints for the most part. Yeah, but I'm kind of liking the way the fleet is set up currently. A lot of fighters, a lot of firepower. So, anyway, that'll be it for today. Gotta go eat my dinner. So, once again, thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you're here specifically for Starsector, I'll be playing this again next Saturday. And if you want to catch up on what I've done previously in this playthrough, head on over to YouTube and do a search for Starsector. What is this? I forget the name of the playlist. Anyway, it should be on the front page of my YouTube page if you want to check it out that way. There's a few videos there. Okay, so that's it. Stream schedule tomorrow, Sunday. We're going to do some more Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, throwing a ball, final fight. Gonna attempt that for maybe an hour or so at most. If we're successful, great. If not, I'm just going to move on to something else. What, I haven't decided yet. I'll decide in the morning, of course. And then that'll determine what I'm playing on Monday and Tuesday for as well. Wednesday should be back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, probably for the first half of the stream, and then switch over to some more Path of Exile, which I started playing this week. Game I haven't played in years. So, enjoying that so far. And then Thursday doing more Ground of Aces, probably one more stream of that to see how far we can get. Unless we might even go farther. We'll see. I'm enjoying Ground of Aces. It's just a question of how entertaining it's going to be for the going forward. But I'm enjoying it, so we'll see. But anyway, that's on Thursday. Friday, we should be back to Slasta multiplayer with Jeff Hope on Hurricane. Fingers crossed. And then next Saturday, back here to Starsector to continue from this spot. So that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, Throwing a Ball. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.